Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I am back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. Dream killers are mad at you for choosing your own path instead of the one they picked out for you because of secret competition. Somebody didn't want you to reach your goal because they would have had to see you live the life you always wanted. And they saw that there was something that you love to do, something that you enjoy doing all the time. And this person sat and watched you make attempts at developing your skill. A lot of people who don't have any skill to develop, if they feel that you have a chance of accomplishing more than them with your goal, they will potentially try and put an end to it. Why, you might ask? I'll tell you why. The answer is because of secret competition. They can't stand to see someone do better than them, or be better, or have better. The idea that you took your own mind and created a reality for yourself to where you could hit the lottery via your own hard work and dedication is pissing a lot of people off. You created a way for you to hit the lottery. A lot of people think that the lottery part is getting noticed. A lot of people think the lottery part is actually getting on the scenes. A lot of people think the lottery part is having people know you do what you do. The lottery part is creating a way for yourself through your own gifts and talents and the time and energy and effort you put into yourself. That's the lottery part. You create your own lottery by being dedicated. You create your own lottery by not going back on your word and keeping your commitment to yourself. Dream killers didn't keep their commitment. In some way, somehow, they didn't fully keep their commitment. When they see you keeping your commitment, it's going to bring back the memory of the commitments that they had. And if this person is a dream killer, they might potentially try to stop you from keeping your commitments, and they might make it their personal responsibility to kill your dream. Choosing your own path was a slap in the face. Choosing your own path was a huge sign of disrespect. You wanted to go out and make your dream happen. You wanted to go out and make your dream become a reality. Not what somebody's dream was for you, but your actual dream that you've had in your own mind for yourself ever since you were a child. So dream killers have jealousy over those who haven't let go. Dream killers have a jealousy towards those who haven't given up. And dream killers have a envy towards those who are continuing to press on, who are continuing to move forward, who are continuing to see themselves as already being successful. And when you start to begin to see yourself as already making it, they're going to say you're egotistical. They're going to say you're narcissistic. They're going to say you're feeling yourself. They're going to say you're big-headed. I was already big-headed before I even thought about becoming successful, but I always had a big head, and it's probably because I always saw myself as being successful, or always knew I would be one day. But true success is already having it for yourself. True success is already being aware that before you started on your success journey, You are already successful. So stay on your path. God put something in each and every one of us. Don't let people control your life to where you're disregarding what God put in you. God put in you to be who you were supposed to be and to have the life that you were supposed to have. And you can't get it by going about it someone else's way. Other people may want the best for you, but overall, you have to decide what's best for you. It's a difference between someone wanting the best for you and deciding what's best for you. That can become toxic. When someone wants the best for you, they could want you to do good, they could want you to win, they could want your life to go well, but they just think that you'd be better off doing something else. When someone decides the best for you, they're telling you what you're going to do, telling you what you're going to be, and making the decision for you on how you're going to live your life. Something that you cannot afford to let happen. You only get one, you only get one, you only get one life. I'll always love my life. You only get one. You only get one life, and you have to live it. Don't let dream killers stop you from living your dream. You can live your dream. You can become successful. You can have the house you want, the home you want, the car you want, the people you want, the family you want, whatever it is you want, the amount of money that you want, the type of property that you want. Don't let people tell you what you're not good enough for. Don't let people tell you what you're not good enough to have. Anyone in secret competition with you has already lost. They already lost. They're going to keep losing also. And this is why they've taken on the personality of a dream killer. Because they like once their dream is dead, it pains them and hurts them and makes them anxious to see somebody else live theirs. When you're becoming successful, you may even have to calm yourself down from feeling little bits of this when you're not working. I know when I'm not working on things that I know I need to be working on, I feel a certain level of anxiety because I'm pushing the things I'm supposed to be doing to the back burner. And that when you push the things you're supposed to be doing to the back burner, that's called backsliding. You don't want to backslide. You want to constantly move up the ladder of success. Don't let anyone pick out a path for you that's not the one you're supposed to be on. That will lead to other people picking out paths for you that you're not supposed to be on if you can't stand firm in your belief within yourself and you feel the need to seek validation elsewhere, seek other people's approval, or get them to okay who you want to be as a person or the life you choose to live. But the secret competition is deadly because people will see you have a chance. People will see you working diligently, and people will act like you're not going to make it one day when you know you are. But a lot of chit chatter has to be silenced when you're in the presence of people who want to kill your dream. You're going to have to disregard most, if not everything, of what they say. They may say some very helpful things, but most of it, as far as you taking a risk, you believing in yourself, you're going to have to disregard what this person has to say because it's not going to be anything that this person can actually help you with because you're doing something totally different. You're not playing it safe. You're not taking the conventional route. You're not doing everything everybody else is doing. You're doing something that they've never done before, you've never done before, and probably no one they know or you know has done before, besides people who are out there doing it. And if it's your dream to be out there doing it, and this person seems to not be doing that, what you're doing, or anything other than the path that they tried to put you on, you're not going to be able to take too much from what this person has to say, except for the wisdom they may have to offer, which is probably great, which is probably very helpful, which can probably also maybe possibly help guide you along your journey. But as far as what you do and deciding what you do, that should be up to you. And it's going to have to be. And if you want to live your life and not allow your dream to be killed, it's going to have to be. Because dream killers will try to disguise help. Dream killers will come in disguised will come disguised as help. They'll come like they're trying to help. But really what they may be up to is veering you off the path that God has for you. God wants you to do what he placed in your heart. I don't care if it's playing banjo. I don't care if it's planting in a garden. I don't care if it's making smoothies. I don't care if it's being healthy. I don't care if it's cutting hair. I don't care if it's writing books. I don't care if it's drawing cartoons. God put something in us that we love to do. We just have to love to do it enough to where we can make it work for us. So that way we don't have to. So allowing them to dictate what you choose to do is not good. If somebody is trying to dictate what you're doing with your life, that is someone that is being a little too helpful. Sometimes people can be a little too helpful to where it becomes a little too toxic, and you're going to have to disappoint them. They may turn their back on you. They may not deal with you the way they used to. They may be a narcissist and take injury because you're not allowing them to control your life. If that's how that person is going to feel, you can't allow yourself to be held accountable for that. Some people will go as far as trying to make you feel guilty. All right, people, if they know they can make you feel guilty about something to get what they want or to get their desired outcome or result, they will. So you have to guard yourself to not be manipulated. A lot of people that don't want you to choose your own path, they don't want you to make it big. They know that you have the potential to. They know that you're good enough to do something so well to where a lot of people are going to recognize you for what you're doing, and you're going to be able to achieve the level of success that they always wanted. A lot of people want fame, they want notoriety, they want power, they want wealth, but they aren't willing to work for it. And they want the wrong type of power. They want power over somebody else's life instead of having power over themselves. All right. A real person is just going to want to control their own life, and that's it. But people who want to tell other people what to do as far as what they do, like how they live, the type of career they're going to choose, the type of path they're going to take with their life, that that makes a person feel trapped. That makes a person feel like they can't think for themselves. That makes someone feel lost and confused, like, they don't know what they're doing. If you have to rely on someone for every little thing. So you have to come to the point to where you trust yourself and to where you know that you're good enough, and you may not live in the best place. You may not have the best circumstances currently. You may not be in the best situation, but you know that you're improving your skill, and you know that your faith is going to be able to take you somewhere. All right, your relationship with yourself is based off your faith. A ship takes you somewhere. You want to have a good relationship with your faith in yourself, so that way you could go somewhere. A lot of people don't have a good relationship with their faith, so they would rather give up. A lot of people don't see themselves going anywhere. You see yourself going somewhere, and you know you're going somewhere. You know you're going to be at the top. You know you're going to be in the place that you want to be. You know you're going to be enjoying yourself and enjoying your life and having fun the way you want. All right? Don't allow other people to get in between you and your dream, because if you let them, they will. And what people don't like is somebody that finds something that they can do that makes them happy. Everybody wants to find something that they can do that makes them happy. And those that haven't might be a dream killer. Those that don't might set themselves up to try to kill someone's dream. When you know how to do something, you're good at it, you're skilled at it, it sounds like you know what you're doing. That makes people feel intimidated. All right, that makes people feel like they need to have something going on. That makes someone feel like they're not up to much, and it makes them feel like you're up to a whole lot, and you are up to a whole lot, and you need to keep doing more, and you need to stay busy, because you're going to have to kill all doubt. If they're trying to kill your dreams, you have to kill their doubt. You have to kill their doubt in your own mind by staying focused and continuing to know that you're going to get there. And you have to kill the doubt in their mind, which will just happen anyway by you working towards becoming successful. So, what you want to do with your life is up to you. The path you choose to take is up to you. What you have to make sure is that you don't take a bad path. You have to make sure you don't take a corrupt path. If somebody's trying to make sure that the path you're on is not one that's going to lead you to death or destruction, then take that advice. But if someone is leading you away from something that you want to do with your life that's positive, that you know is going to happen for you in time, don't let them take you off that path. People want to try to convince you because you don't have it right now, because you're not successful yet, because it hasn't happened yet. They want you to give up. Or if it didn't happen, it'll never happen. That's what some people say. Some people say if it hasn't happened, it will never happen. That's their belief. A lot of people don't believe. A lot of people think things won't happen. A lot of people want to discourage you and get you to take on the idea that you can't. So you have to continue to prove them wrong every single day. When they tell you you can't, you have to tell yourself you can 5 times. I can. I think 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 I can. They only want a child to be able to use their imagination. It's cute for a child to think that they can. It's cute for a child to believe in themselves or to think that everything is possible. But let that child go up and actually think that that's a real thing. And that child will see a different side of the adults that it is around. And that child is going to have to fight tooth and nail to keep that reality fresh and alive within themselves. And hopefully they'll be smart enough to keep it to themselves. Hopefully that child will brush across this very video and realize that they need to keep their gifts and their dreams and hopes private. Oh, what do you want to be? I'm not telling you. Make sure you tell your children, your friends, nieces, nephews, anybody asks you what you want to be, don't even tell them. Keep it to yourself. Just go be it. They'll see it if you go be it. Because if you let people know too much, if you show too much, they're going to know too much. And people love to get in the way of someone successful. And it's hate. Most people take more pleasure in stopping somebody else from becoming successful than actually taking the time to develop a skill and become successful themselves. Most people don't want to develop skills. Most people don't even want to try. But the fact that you'll do both is a lot more than most people will do. And you're pretty much killing the game at that point. You believe in yourself enough to go do it. Like when people start off doing things that they're not good at, no one says anything. But as they continue to see you triumph and overcome, years go by, you're still working on it, you haven't given it up, you ignore the fact that they say negative things about you, and you still put a lot of time and effort and energy into things. It's only a matter of time before you make it. It's only a matter of time before you hit. It's only a matter of time before your reality exists and you create it for yourself. So don't believe in people when they tell you that that can't happen for you. Don't believe in people when they tell you that it's not going to happen for you. Those are legitimate lies. Those are lies, all right? They lie. So if somebody's going to take the time to lie to you, you have to take the time to not take what they say for face value. People love to try to sow doubt in your mind and make you think that it's impossible for you to get to where you want to go, all because they see you have a chance and they really see that you have potential and they know that your opportunity to make it is greater than theirs. They know that you're going to make it and they don't want you to. They hate the fact that you have enough skill. They hate the fact that you actually sat down and took hours out of your life, out of your day, where you could have been doing what they were doing, not doing much, and taking that time and turning it into something which is going to allow you to turn yourself into someone. They don't want you to turn yourself into someone or be anything because they're not. And that's what dream killers do. Dream killers fathom over the fact that they didn't become successful and somebody else around them might. See, they're narcissists, dream killers, and they have this great idea about themselves that they don't want rocked by you and your real, true success. All right? They don't want you to amount to much because they haven't. And this person may have it all. This person may have it going. This person may have it going very well, very good for themselves. But guess what? Anybody could be a hater. All you have to do is test their spirit. Tell them something good about you and see if they actually want to hear it. People who don't want to hear good things about you are low-key haters. People that change the subject when you're telling them a good story or something fantastic that happened to you today, they change the subject real fast. That's a hater. Hey, well, yeah, they promoted me today at work. Look at that dog over there. Wow, that's a nice dog. You see the coat on that dog? That person probably is rich. That person's probably so rich. Do you see the coat on that dog? Wow. Like people do stuff like that all the time to take the attention away from the fact that you're doing well. If people are taking the attention of fact from the way that you're doing well, that person is what? A dream killer. When people don't want to acknowledge that you're leveling up, you're increasing your skill, you're improving, not that you need them to. Some people don't want you to know how good you are at what you do, and they'll hide it from you. People love to hide how good people are, how good at people are at something. They want to hide how good you are at something. If they can keep it low key that you're not doing good, if they can keep it low key that you're not the best, that you're not doing well, that you're not great, then it's going to be seen as, you know what, I suck. Maybe I'm not good enough. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't go out and even try. People will downplay you all the time. And this is why you have to trust and know that you're good. And this is why it's good to put enough time into it to where, without a shadow of a doubt, even if it's not the best, it can still be used. Even if it's not that great, it's still good enough. And this is why you have to shoot for being the best that you can be. Because even if you don't end up turning out that good, you're still going to be doing better than you would if you didn't shoot for a higher level of greatness. All right, that's why people say if you shoot for the moon, at least you'll fall amongst the stars and you'll and land on a cloud. If that's how the saying goes, all right. But I'd rather be amongst the stars and land on a cloud than not make it to the moon, than not even try to make it to the moon. Most people don't even try. Most people don't even shoot for the moon and try to land amongst the stars. All right. If you shoot for the moon, you will land amongst the stars. The saying means even if you miss the moon, you'll still be higher up than if you never tried. Most people, they don't get anywhere. They don't even get up off the ground. Because why? They don't try. And Yoda said, do or do not, there is no try. So you have to do it. You got to do it. You got to be like Nike. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right. Whether you got to move distractions out the way, whether you have to stop procrastinating, whether you have to reevaluate your time because you probably don't have any. Dream killers are going to try to get you to veer off of your path. And it's only because that path that you're heading on is going to lead you to a level of greatness beyond their own. And some people don't want you to reach levels of greatness beyond their own because they see themselves as the epitome, not only in their life, but in your life. Nobody is the epitome in your life as far as what you do with it. There are people that are better than you. There are people that mean a lot to you, but you're not going to value their opinion over their own, and you're not going to make what they say about you valid. You can't do that. That's not valid. You can't be that. That's not valid. Those are things that aren't true. Don't let people lie to you. You know you're great, and you know you can do whatever you put your mind to. If somebody doesn't feel that way, that's just their personal problem. If someone doesn't think you can become successful, it's probably because they haven't tried to become successful themselves. The easiest thing to do is to stay to yourself, stay in solitude, grind, and work hard and keep your routine. But when you have people around you egging you on, when you have people around you telling you it can't be done, trying to discourage you, that's when the real battle happens. And if you could fight through that, if you can get through that, I guarantee you'll be able to make your dream happen. They want to fill your mind with the idea that good things aren't supposed to happen to you. They want you to think that good things aren't supposed to happen to you. That's why I told you guys to say that to yourselves. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Good things are supposed to happen to you. And when you're a person that thinks good things are supposed to happen to you, they will. All because of your attitude. And dream killers have the wrong attitude. They have an attitude that nothing works out for them. They have an attitude of being unlucky. They have an attitude of they can't have what they want. They have an attitude of life is only but so good. Life is what you make it, and life can be whatever you want it to be. But there are people who have accepted a defeatist mentality, and they want to transfer that defeatist mindset into you. But that would allow them to kill your dream, so don't do that. Choosing your path should mean a lot to you. Choosing your path should be one of the most important things to you. What do you want to do with your life? Don't allow other people to have that access to your mind like that. It's good to take ideas from people. It's good to take wisdom from people, take good things from people that they tell you, so that way you don't fail or get hurt, which is inevitable. Everybody's going to fail, everybody's going to get hurt. You can't be protected from everything. So you're going to have to get some bumps, some bruises. You're going to have to fall down. You're going to have to pick yourself up, but you're still going to make it if you keep going. The thing is, most people stop. Most people stop digging for the diamonds when if they dig two more scoops, they're going to hit the rock. All right. Most people stop digging for oil where if they dig a little deeper, that the earth's blood is going to start shooting out. If you didn't know, oil is earth blood. All right. That's a whole nother video. Dream killers are at your neck for choosing your own path. All right, these dream killers are at your neck. You got to take it back to their neck. You got to keep your foot on their neck. They want to keep their foot on your neck. You keep their foot off your neck by keeping your foot to the pedal of the vehicle that's allowing you to soar. That's your dream. Keep stepping on that pedal that is allowing you to keep pressing. All right, put the pedal to the metal. You need to keep your foot on their neck. You need to keep yourself in a attitude of already having what you want. They want to take it from you. They don't want you to see it as yours. They don't want to see you with it. Imagine not wanting to see someone with something. What would you do? Everything you could possibly do to get that person away from being able to make that a reality. And that's what they want. They want to get away, and they want to get in the way of you being able to make your dream a reality. If you become successful, that's going to make them super stressed. They have to, like, these people are thinking about you way too much. They're worried about you way too much. And the idea of you living a life that they can only dream of in their mind is too much for them. So they have to take your imagination and they want you to throw it away. They have to take your imagination and make you throw it away. They have to make you think that believing isn't real. They have to make you believe that success isn't real. They have to make you think that becoming whatever you want to be isn't real. You know, there are people who pass high school, pass college, they stay in the gym, they stay doing their thing, and they actually try out for sports. And some of them have made it to the pro leagues because they didn't give up. There's people who make their dreams happen every day. You're one of them. Associate yourself with what you want. Dream killers want you to what? Associate yourself with failure. Guess what? Make it backfire on them. Associate yourself with failure. Don't associate yourself with being a failure. Failure is a part of life. Failure is a part of success. You have successes, you have failures. You have times where you make it, you have times where you don't, where you have to fake it until you make it, which is it's still a success for you depending on the type of mindset that you choose to have. So don't let these people make you throw away the life that you always saw yourself living. You know that you were made for success. You know you were made for greatness. You know you were made to have everything that God has in store for you. But there are those who are in secret competition that want to cut you off from that because they haven't worked towards getting it for them. That secret competition is deadly. All it's going to do is hurt them. It's not going to hurt you. People who are in competition with you aren't really focused on themselves and their own goals. They're just trying to stop other people from achieving theirs. So failure is one of the best things that can happen to a person. You realize what you did wrong. You realize where your mistakes lie. All right, you realize what you should have done versus what you didn't do. And if you could analyze failure like that, that is the mind of a person that's going to have great success. God put us here to have success. He didn't put us here to be harmed. God didn't put us here to harm us. Life happens, but God's not harming us. People harm themselves. God says, I didn't put you here to fail. I didn't put you here to be a flop. God put you here to be on the top. All right. God put you here to take a shot. God put you here to give it all that you've got. God didn't put you here to be a loser, to be a failure, to be a mishap, to not be successful. All right. God wants you to have everything that he knows you're worthy of. And with him creating you, he knows you're worthy of everything that he has in store for you. To think you're not is crazy. To think you're not meant to have that home is crazy. To think you're not meant to have that job just because they don't want you to have it is crazy. To think you're not worthy of whatever they don't want for you just because they don't want it for you is nuts. And these people have lost their mind. So let them lose their mind and you keep finding ways to be successful. Because that's really that's how you stand the test of time. That's how you make it in the face of adversity and in the face of these dream killers who don't want to see you at the top. You're going to be at the top regardless of what they want to see because that's where God wants you at. So stop giving so much power to people just because that person is against you. God created you to have it. God put the vision in your mind. He put the feeling in your spirit of you already having it. That person can't get in the way of that. What the world didn't give you, the world can't take away. Don't freely give away your greatness or your idea of what you want because someone's in competition and they're trying to prove it to you that you're not good enough. You can't have that. You have to delete those type of people out of your life because if you believe them, they win. If you find any speck of truth, that's all you need is a mustard seed. Don't have faith in what people are saying to you if it's not in alignment with what you want for yourself. If you know you can do something, someone tells you you can't, don't put your faith in that. This is why this is what putting God first really is. Believing in yourself and knowing that things can happen as you want them to and as you need them to. God didn't give us hands for nothing. There are things that God blesses us with, but God already blessed us with everything that we need. There are times of need where we have got where God has to intervene and create a miracle for us. But as far as giving us things, God already gave us everything that we're already going to have. So you might as well find something within yourself that you love to do. Find that God power within yourself and develop it. Because once you develop that skill, they're not going to be able to say nothing. Once you know that you're so good at it that they can't try to convince you not to do it, they're not going to be able to kill your dream. Even if they don't like how you're living your life, even if they don't approve of how they see things going for you or how you presently look. Bad times don't last, tough people do. Tough times don't last, tough people do. So if they're looking at you like you should give up, this isn't getting you anywhere, don't listen to that. Just make sure that you're doing everything that you could possibly do to keep yourself afloat and not letting yourself fall to the wayside over a dream, but also not allowing anybody to stab your dream in the heart. So that way the flow of life ceases to keep pumping. All right, keep pumping blood that's coursing through your veins. All right. I know you can do it. You know you can do it. God knows you can do it. Don't give in to these people and their negative attitudes because they're a dream killer and they're in secret competition. That if this person had the chance to wake up this morning, they still have a chance to go out and go get something. Get up, go out and get something. They got a chance to go up to get up, go out and get something. So don't feel bad for people. All right. Save all your energy for yourself. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We're out.